Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Yesterday you told us that Nick was going to be day-to-day,
Yes.
and with him being listed as out, as well as Ben, is there any concern there with their injuries, and particularly with Ben as well?
No concern, no setbacks for Nick. We just continue to see how he progresses. He'll continue to be day-to-day. That's just part of his build-up, what he looks like, how he presents on a daily basis. And then the Ben piece is just injury maintenance for us, I guess. Overall, just assessing where we are this time of the season with the back-to-back. Not saying this will continue, but the maintenance is a part of his progression right now for this part of the season.
He's not having any back pain or anything?
No.
Okay, thank you. And then with this being a back-to-back, you talked about just the growth that you saw from this road trip, and now with the Boston Celtics in town, what are some of those challenges, especially when you watch the film as you guys match up against them?
Yeah, ultimate challenge of the great thing about our league, it presents different opportunities, and this is a back-to-back. When you come off a good win on the road, do you have the mental fortitude to be locked in against a high-level team, make the adjustments you need for tonight? Obviously, they have premier scorers. Their ability to shoot the basketball, play five-out spacing, puts a lot of pressure on your defense. They play extremely hard. They can defend on their end of the floor as well. They offensive rebound. So a lot of challenges for our group tonight.
And how much are you looking forward to just being back in Barclays after you had that one game, but it feels like it was a long time ago now that you're back in front of your fans?
Yeah, hopefully we can get a home win. I think that's the next thing that we need to check as far as boxes are concerned. So our group will be engaged tonight, high-level team. So hopefully the effort, the mental mindset behind it is engaged as well.
With Ben, is that a situation where that's kind of just baked into his season, where either there are going to be X amount of games that he needs off, or performance comes to you and says he needs a day, he goes to performance, he says he needs a day? How does that process work?
No, it's just an ongoing conversation. I think overall, Ben, and performance had this game kind of circled as far as early in the season, the back-to-back that presented itself. So this one was, I guess, acknowledged at this point in time needed to be done, but no concern about that, what it looks like going forward.
And you said it's not necessarily a given that he will miss all back, the second half of all back-to-backs. Do you expect that he would miss the second half of back-to-backs for the foreseeable future until anything changes?
No, I don't think I can give you that. I think today's game presented the maintenance that needed to be assessed for him, but I don't have a timetable when that will change or when the next back-to-back presents itself. We'll kind of use the opportunity to gain more information, how he's feeling, how the season is going, and just be smart and accordingly to make sure that he's comfortable for the rest of the year.
Jack, Derek White is out tonight, but what are your general impressions through 4 Celtics games with their starting 5?
One of the best starting 5s in the league, if not the best starting 5 in the league. Their ability to play positionless basketball is pretty impressive, whether it's small screens, Porzingis screening for Tatum. Those things just don't happen in our league, and because they have the personnel to do it, pretty cool to watch, pretty cool to see them be undefeated and play as a unit, and have the ability to put a Horford in like they will tonight, and to put a Pritchard in, his ability to have continuity with that Celtics group. So you look at them on film, you see why they're a very impressive team. And Derek White is pretty good.
Jacque, with Ben out, have you decided who's going to start in his place?
Did Joe tell you who started for Derek White?
We'll find out after we talk to you.
Okay, I'll give you one. Royce is always, our he can slide in or slide out the lineup. So Royce will be in the lineup tonight. I'll give you that.
All right, and my follow-up is, since that's all we're going to get, my follow-up is, you mentioned how guys got pretty good minutes yesterday. Are you concerned at all about that 30-minute threshold on the back-to-back, or how are you going to be managing that at all?
No, I thought overall, Evan, the ability to keep our guys just about 32 was pretty good. I think our guys look pretty fresh coming in today. That group that finished the third and started the fourth really gave us beneficial minutes on the floor. And so we'll use those guys again tonight. We'll platoon these guys tonight to stay as fresh as we can, just because we do want to play at a pace tonight, early in transition, early opportunity. This team, once you get in the half court, they're so long, so big, they'll swallow, us up with their length. Porzingis at the 5, so we need to get out and play fast, and so we'll use a lot of people tonight.
You mentioned Ben's absence was kind of planned. Did there have to be some communication with the league because of the new player participation policy in advance of this game?
Well, the good thing is there's documented evidence, Ben's history, so we're always communicating with the league. It is documented, it is being discussed, and so there's no other discussions really to document with the league. He's a guy that's had injury past. Maintenance night. That's all I got for you.
Jacque, I'll ask you to throw it back a little bit to March when you came back down 28 against the Celtics. That was obviously a big night for your team, but Joe said that was a big learning night for him, just in terms of managing the shot totals, the analytics, all the stuff you kind of talked going into that game about the keys to beating them. Just how do you go about kind of managing the shot totals, that whole three-point battle, just the whole analytic approach to the game against a coach like Joe?
Yeah, I think you have to, stare it in the face a little bit. The analytics speak to you, and whether you want to listen to it or not is up to you. I think it's a part of our game that you can take advantage of. It's really taking the data and making it clean where you can present it to a player for those guys to absorb a little bit. And it matters in our game, whether it is sending a guy a different direction, whether it's a shot quality by the individuals on your team, whether it is, are you going to offensive rebound or not offensive rebound. So I think you have to look at your team individually, and that's what we've done, is the strength of our guys, trying to reinforce that with analytics, staying away from the weaknesses. You can see that Joe does an amazing job with his group in preaching high-quality shots, where those shots are taken, by taking from whom, and then the response after you do take the shot. So you can clearly see it on film. And for us, we're going to continue to stress what is beneficial for us. If there's an area that we need to improve on, we have a few guys who love mid-range shots. If we can push some of those mid-range shots to being threes, we love those, or attacks at the rim. So no secret to that. But the analytic piece of this game is something that you can use and really, teach your players. The terminology of it, it's not going anywhere. It's just going to continue to grow in our league.
Jacque, what has stood out about Lonnie's minutes thus far this season for you guys?
Yeah, he's been great, Ruko. I think the biggest thing is he gives us something on both ends of the floor. He has the ability to get in passing lanes, which we want him to do. He has the ability to guard multiple positions, which he can because of his athleticism. And then I think he's shown his ability on the offensive end to get to the paint and get to the rim, which is huge for us. The decision making, I didn't know that he had. So getting to the paint, getting to the rim, now deciding what he's going to do, been pretty high level. He was a part of that second unit the other night, and he'll be a part of the second unit tonight, who, matchup-wise, he's a little bit of a problem because he can get out in transition, has the ability to shoot the three, has the ability to get to the paint.
Jacque, just with Ben being out, just how does that maybe affect or change your game plan, just given how unique of a player he is?
Yeah, I'm excited about seeing if we can continue conceptual basketball, how we want to play without Ben being there. I think Ben really has. The other night we shot 45 threes, and a big part of that was Ben's ability to, after makes and misses, push tempo for us. So could our other guards do that as well tonight? Will be a challenge for us. I'd love to shoot 45 more threes tonight if we could versus this team. But I think you'll definitely miss Ben's ability to grab rebounds, start our break, guard multiple positions, but hopefully conceptually the way we play, someone else can slide into that slot.
Hey, Jacque. Just going off that, thank you. Going off what you just said about Lonnie, the Lonnie, Dinwiddie, Dennis trio has played a lot of minutes and played really well in Chicago, and I think also the Charlotte game at first. How early in preseason did you know that'd be a trio you'd want to experiment with, and what have you seen from them so far?
Yeah, Lucas, and you're spot on with it. I think I like that group because it gives us multiple ball handlers. And Dennis can really cause havoc defensively against any guard in this league. And so you automatically get a little tenacity with him. And then Spencer's ability to, guard, he could guard from Derek White to Al Horford tonight because he's strong enough, he's smart enough, his ability to play multiple positions just gives us flexibility. And so I'm always thinking, how can we get an advantage? And so if the third dude is guarding Lonnie Walker out of that trio, then Lonnie's probably going to be able to get by that dude. And so that advantage for us is crucial, so he can get downhill because of that matchup.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, JB.
All right.